Good evening, everyone. So I'm just trying to stick my hair up so it's out the way. I'm a little bit late. Bedtime is not going brilliantly this evening. But I'm here. We're here. We're ready. Say hi if you're watching. Hi, Charlie. Hopefully Facebook isn't going to be mucking up. I'm just going to I have wiped this, but it's not, I think that's a little bit better. I'm not sure. My phone, hi Lola. My phone's been really playing up for some reason. Don't know why. I do know why. It's because I keep dropping it. Hi, Kirsty. If you're jumping on, could you share, please? I think my best views is like 300 and something. So I'm going to try and, I want to try and smash that today. Not that it really matters because it's just a bit of fun. So I've moisturised, primed. I'm going to stop saying that at the beginning of my videos because it's a bit obvious, I think. So tonight we are attempting the 60s look. Now sometimes I might cheat and hello Matthew James. Sometimes I might cheat and have a little play with the look before I go live. But thanks to my lovely children today, I've not had a chance. So I've not tried this look at all. Yes, Kirsty, it is a crime not to prime. Although I have to say, up until recently, I can't say I would have ever bothered. Which just goes to show how little I knew about makeup. Thank you, Bob. Yeah, I never would have, I never used to prime. I never even used to moisturise. Let's just leave that there, shall we? Hi, Daisy. If you're jumping on, please share. If you're watching on replay, stick a 1 in the comments or a smile or a hello or something to show me that you're there. Got it all over my eyebrows, which I didn't want to do. So as I was saying, we are, hi Mel, share. Sharing is caring, as they say. So I'm attempting the 60s look. As I say, haven't practiced. So, can we all please expect this to go horribly, horribly wrong? Now, I've gone all wrinkly under here. I'm not sure if that's through stress or tiredness or what that's through. So, I'm just going to do, same with the 50s. In the 60s, there wasn't any, the highlight and contour thing is a new thing, apart from in the 80s, but they did it with bold colours, like bright pink, like in that picture I shared. So with a 60s look, you don't want to do, to be authentic, you don't want to do too much of this. But then if, like me, you've got children, then a little bit is fine. Hi, April. If you're jumping on, come and say hi. Sometimes Facebook likes to be mean and not showing me that anyone's watching, so it feels like I'm talking to myself. So as I said on Tuesday, if you're using a beauty blender, 5 minutes before you're going to use it, run it under lukewarm water, rinse it out, just so it's damp. You don't want it wet, but you want it a little bit damp. Just because it blends a lot better, because the sponge absorbs. And what you don't want it to do is absorb all your makeup. You want it to blend it. That's the word I was looking for. Oh, it's been a long day. Yeah, so you want it to blend, not whatever. Right. I am going in with a concealer on my eyelid, just to give myself a nice, you can use eyelid primer or concealer. I'm using the same concealer that I've used under my eyes. Just to give yourself a nice base. A smooth canvas to work on. Now, as I've said, I have not tried this out. I haven't even gone near this look. It's the first time I've ever done a 60s look, so my first attempts are usually not that brilliant, so we can all have a laugh together. That's what these lives are about. They are not a tutorial. They're not a tutorial. They are not in any way, shape or form anything educational. They are just a bit of fun. So bear with me. Which I'm sure you all will, because you're all lovely. I think that's blended. The lighting in here is really funny. Like, I can't actually see what I'm doing very well. Probably because I'm using the camera instead of my mirror, which is never good. Cameras never give you a good kind of view of what you're doing. So then I'm just going in with a base tone, very neutral peachy skin colour, just to set the concealer. Otherwise you're going to get wrinkly eyelids. I've got wrinkly eyelids anyway. How has everybody's day been? Who's looking forward to getting the kids back to school? Me. Whose kid is starting school? Have we got any school starters in September? Exciting. Or nervous? Depends on the child, really, I suppose, doesn't it? If this is the first one of my lives you're watching, I do tend to talk a lot of nonsense, so I apologise in advance. If you're jumping on and I haven't seen you, hello. Facebook doesn't always show me comments or who's watching, so if I don't reply to your comment or don't say hi, it's not because I'm ignorant. It's because I haven't seen you. So do come and say hello. See, and already we've fluffed it. Fluffed my eyebrows. I never fluff my eyebrows. Hi, Alice. See, didn't tell me you were watching. Silly Facebook. I'm just, now I'm going in with a, I'm not going in because look, it keeps going wrong. I'm going in with a, it's in my hand, with a blonde pencil because I have got quite dark brow. My brows have been microbladed. And because they're quite dark, if I put a dark on, 60s, again, it was quite natural looking. And with a dark pencil, it gives you more of a nighttime look. So I've gone in with a blonde just to kind of fill them out a bit, but without it looking obvious that I've put anything on my brows. So quick tip for you, if you don't want it to look like you've got anything on your brows, do a blonde. As long as you haven't got like jet black eyebrows, and then that's just going to look silly. So, okay, brain in the game. Let's do this. I'm going in for the eyes now. This is where it all goes wrong. Let's have a giggle. This is just a bit of fun. Nothing serious about it. which is lucky because at this rate, I don't know, that's not too bad. I'm just gonna attempt to even that out a bit. Okay, we've got the top line done. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. Is it whoop, whoop or whoop, whoop? Whoop, whoop. Saying that completely wrong, I expect, but there we go. I'm making it my own. That's what I'm going to tell you all anyway. Okay, so before I do the bottom liner, I'm going to go in with a white eyeshadow. She says. Even though it's coming out kind of pink. It's probably not supposed to be pink, but whatever. We can go pink. Now I'm putting it on with a flat brush, and then I'm going to blend it out with a blending brush, but try not to get it on the liner. As I say, I haven't tried this before, so do bear with me. I don't think that's whitey pinky enough, actually. I think we might change the colour. '60s were all about bold colours on the eyes with funny black liners. Oh, Charlie, you'll miss her once she's gone. Honestly, you'll miss the madness. I promise you that. I dread mine going back to school. As much as I'm looking forward to the rest, the break, I am absolutely dreading all of mine going back to school. I love having them at home. There are days where I think, please let it be over. But no, I do miss them. I do miss them. You can't help but miss them, really, can you? Okay, this white is not working for me. So I'm going to go over it with a peachy brown. It doesn't really matter what colour you use, as long as it's... I don't really have any bold colours. I'm just going to... That's a bit better, isn't it? You can tell there's some colour on it now. See, with the white, you can't really tell that there's any colour on it. And it just looks a bit like half done. And nobody likes half an effort. What is the point in doing something if you're not going to do it properly? Not that I can say I'm going to do this properly, because so far it's going a little bit wrong, guys. But whatever. If we can get it looking something like the 60s, then we'll be all right, won't we? Okay. I'm happy with that top colour, I think. I am just going to get this little brush. It is clean, it just doesn't look it. Get some of that white and go in the corners of my eyes here. And then I'm going to attempt to kind of put it along here. Not that that makes any difference whatsoever. It's the problem with white, unless you've got a really bright white, you know, it's quite, with a shadow, you'd want a cream eyeshadow for white, I think. After doing this, I would say if you're looking for a white, you're going to need a cream eyeshadow or a pigment, because a normal pressed shadow isn't going to give you the kind of the depth that you want. Although it's starting to work. You really have to build it up. Anyway, that'll do for that. So I'm going to get my liner again, and I'm going to go above the lash line. Not very well, I might add. Bear with me, I'm sure it will all come together. Does anyone else really struggle to talk when you're doing your eyeliner? For some reason, anything else in makeup that I'm doing, I can talk. Give me eyeliner, not a chance. You won't get a peep out of me. I'm not quite sure what it is. I just can't do it. I can't concentrate on it. And concentration is key. That hasn't gone too bad. Okay. Bottom liner now. Do you know what this look reminds me of? Is Cleopatra. Because it's all very black and very thick. Gosh, I look like I've got panda eyes. I'm not sure this is the look for me, you know. Does anyone else do 60s makeup just for no reason? Definitely not sure it's for me, you know. I'm using pencil. I'm using pencil instead of liquid because I can't get on with liquid. I don't know why, I just can't get on with liquid. I don't make faces doing, I do make faces doing eyeliner, Kirsty. I go, or something along those lines. I don't know. I can't, honestly, it's my concentrating face. Whatever face I do for concentration is what I do for that. Right, what do I want now? What do I want now, guys? Lashes. We're not forgetting those. I keep making the mistake at the moment when I'm doing my lashes of, when I'm doing my eyes, of forgetting my lashes. We're nearly there, guys. I have to say, with these earlier kind of makeup looks, they tend to be a lot quicker. Makeup looks these days, with all the contouring and the highlighting and the smoky eyeshadows on whatever else, it all takes a lot longer. And actually, these earlier looks tend to have a lot more of an impact. By the way, if you were wanting to do a cut crease, that is where that black eyeliner is where you would do your contour shade. So that's where you'd start with your darker shade. But we will do that on a live another time. I'd be quite up for rocking this look for a night out, you know. It's quite eye-catching. Yeah, April, I'm not sure you could get away with this for like a day look. I definitely don't think you could get away with this for a day look. But if you're going on like a hen party or something and it was like a 60s theme, this would be quite a good look. I don't know. I quite like being a bit out there with my makeup at the moment. Just bowling around the supermarket with a bright red lippy on. I don't think I'd mind rocking this on a night out, actually. I think it looks all right. It's very kind of dramatic and in your face. Kind of suits my personality, really. Dramatic and in your face. I'm not dramatic. Or in your face. Much. I have to say, even though this liner is quite dark and quite bold, it still makes your eyes look quite big. I think that's thanks to the top liner. But see, with this look, you can go as heavy as you want with your mascara. Even on the bottom. You can take this look pretty much anywhere. And if you've been blessed with lashes, you wouldn't need to do falsies. I cannot for the life of me, work false eyelashes. Is that just me? I end up with them on my eyebrows. And false eyelashes on your eyebrows is not what you want. Even if you're doing a funny look. Can you imagine walking around with false? That's going to be the new trend. Have you seen? I saw earlier on a video. It was somebody with acrylic nails on, and they had ants walking around inside the nails. They were really long. They were about that long, and there was ants walking around inside. It's not for me, I don't think. Definitely not for me. Now, in the picture, it was a bit of a pinky blusher. But I'm not gonna go. I'm gonna go for a more peachy kind of shade. I pull a silly face when I do my when I do my blusher. Blusher done. And lips. So for lips, I'm going in with, this is called Lovable, this shade. It's a really pretty, very pale pink. Which is perfect for the 60s. Hi, Kaz! If you're just jumping on, can you share? Please. Sharing is caring. Apparently. And then I'm just going to go over that pink with a hottie to give it a bit more shine. And to smooth it out a bit. Because where I haven't exfoliated my lips, it goes a bit wrinkly. And I think, apart from maybe bringing that out a little bit, I think we're done. I think. Thank you to everyone who shared. Thank you, Kaz. It's my attempt at a 60s look. So I don't know. I don't know if you would call that a clown. A clown look? I don't know if I'm too keen on this for a look, you know. Obviously, you do your big hair. Kind of something like that. No. No. I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about the 60s in terms of makeup. I think for me, the dark eyes paired with the pale lips is a little bit, it's a little bit 90s for me. 90s teenager. Early 2000 teenager. Kerry, I'm nowhere near a hair fairy. If I tried to do a beehive, it would end up looking like a bird's nest. I can't do, oh, there you go, something like that. Yeah, I know what you mean though. Like something like that. There you go, that's a bit more 60. That's a bit 60s housewife, isn't it? Or something. I don't know. I'm just copying a picture. So if you look back at the picture I shared, I'll post this look and the picture together and we'll see how well I did. Obviously it won't be the same colour. The white on my eyes just didn't work, so I swapped it for an orange because I quite like orange. Kaz, I can't do beehives. I can't ever get it kind of, it's supposed to be like that kind of thing, isn't it? But like backcombed and stuff. But when I do it, honestly, it looks like a bird's just come and made a home in on my head. Like that. Doesn't ever look very good. I don't know. If any hair people would like to come and style my hair to complete the 60s look, that would be much appreciated. Kerry, I have absolutely no idea what victory rolls are. Makeup's my bag, not hair. I can straighten my hair or leave it natural. I tried curling my hair once and half of my hair fell off. Like from there down, just fell off. I don't think hair's not my calling. Kaz, I can't do that either. I do it and it just gets tangled in my hairbrush. I'm not very good at hair. I think I need to take some hair lessons. If there's anyone on here that can do hair and wants to swap some hair tips for some makeup tips, I would be very grateful. You could do something like that, I suppose. Oh, I don't know. Ignore the hair. What are we thinking on the makeup? Ignore that line there. That's not very good. Not too bad for a first attempt. I don't think. Oh, I like that idea, Kerry. I might give that a go. Oh, thank you, Kaz. Yes, please. I really want to do like a 60s night out and get dressed up like this and go out. Oh, thank you, Kerry. Sarah, I'm exactly the same. The more I'm looking at it, the more I'm like, why couldn't you rock this? You could totally rock it. It's a bit of a cut crease kind of look because you've got the dark line there. That's what a cut crease is. You have a dark line there and you've got, you blend it up, if that makes sense. But obviously with this, it's just the liner, but you could do it. You could rock it. Thank you, Sarah. I do tend to rock quite out there looks and combinations at the moment. I was literally, the other day, I was bowling around with nothing on my face apart from a bright red lipstick. And when I say it was red, I mean it was like that kind of colour red. No foundation, no mascara, no brows, no nothing. Just bright red lips. It sounds amazing, Kerry. I think I need to get in on the action and do a 60s night out because it sounds quite fun. Kaz, feel free to come and play with mine, babe. Not that there's much of it anymore. I used to have really thick hair and it's kind of disappearing. Anyway, I am digressing. Cave woman look going on. Thank you all so much for watching and sharing. Please do let me know what you think. Even if you're watching on replay, let me know. And next week is the 70s. So I will be attempting the 70s look. And then the week after that is the big one. It's the 80s. And there will be pink. Bright pink. And I mean bright pink. All over my face. So that'll be that'll be interesting. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I hope I haven't kept you for too long. Half an hour? I think I've kept you for half an hour. We're not doing too badly with these lives. So there it is, the 60s. Have a lovely evening.